If you have bought a 3D printer from Amazon, eBay, or used your PayPal account to buy it, or 3D printing components, the federal government might be watching you. So let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, Wolverines? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist and I talk about gun stuff. This is my YouTube channel, also known as John Crump News, where we discuss everything 2A related and beyond. If you could do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help me out. Today's story is an interesting one, and it should be a warning to all the 3D printers out there. The story was given to me by Flying Rich, who is my cohort and also my co-host on John Crump Live. He found the article and passed it on to me, and I found it interesting, not because so much what the article talked about, but what Homeland Security admitted in the article. The article was about a man in Staten Island that was busted for making scary ghost guns. How did they catch him? Well, they caught him with the help of Homeland Security, and that is the scary part. The article was about a Staten Island man that was busted for making homemade firearms. See, in New York, it is illegal to make homemade firearms without a serial number, which I believe is unconstitutional. But New York does a lot of unconstitutional things, so that should be no surprise. Federally, you can make whatever firearm you want in the privacy of your own home without a serial number. There is nothing federally wrong with that. There is no federal law against that. In fact, I know a lot of people that do that as well. But I guess New York busted this guy with the help of Homeland Security. DHS has admitted that every other month they get a list of people that have purchased 3D printing supplies that could be used to make firearms. This is including rails, filament, and even the 3D printer itself. They get these from various online retailers. We know a couple because they actually admitted that eBay and Amazon were two of the companies that were supplying this information. Every other month, they get a list from these companies and they are backdated by a month. Also, PayPal, which a lot of people use to buy stuff, also turned over information on people buying 3D printers. If your purchases reach a certain level, they consider that to be suspicious. We don't know the threshold for how much stuff you have to buy before they start investigating you. Do you have to buy a pallet of filament? Do you have to buy carbon fiber nylon? Do you have to buy one printer? Do you have to buy multiple printers? We don't know that. But what we do know is once you buy a certain number of stuff, the DHS will start looking into you. They'll start monitoring social media posts and just doing an investigation into you for buying something that 99.9% of the people out there that buy aren't buying to make firearms. Even if you were buying it to make firearms, there's no federal law against that. So why is DHS spending all this time and money to investigate people that are buying 3D printing supplies and 3D printers? It doesn't make any sense to me. Even if they were making guns, like I said, it's not illegal on the federal level. I can understand but not agree with if New York was doing that, because New York has a law against 3D printing stuff, firearms related. But I don't exactly agree that New York should have a law against that. And I do think that it is unconstitutional for them to have a law against that. But they do. Even though they are unconstitutional, they have a law against it. So I can see why they would be requesting information, even though that would be bad. But on the federal level, there is nothing illegal about making your own firearms. And that brings up the question: why is DHS monitoring people that are buying 3D printing supplies? Even if they were intending to make a firearm, there is nothing illegal about that. It's like them monitoring people for buying a book. Let's say they're buying a Quran or a Bible. Should they be investigated for that? I don't think so. And The 3D printed firearms community should not be investigated for buying supplies. And it's not only the 3D printed firearms community, it is the wider 3D printing community itself. We don't have a lot of information about what will trigger the investigation, but there should be nothing that triggers the investigation because it is not illegal. Why monitor people that are not breaking any laws? There was recently an article that I put out where the FBI talks about how they can't investigate constitutionally protected activities, and this, I think, falls under the same category. So why is DHS investigating people for constitutionally protected activities? It doesn't make any sense to me. I wish I had more information. I wish DHS would come out and say why they're doing that. I'm pretty sure it is because the anti-gun government that we have right now. Maybe some people in Congress can step up and push DHS to end this practice because it is serving no one. What DHS is doing is monitoring Americans for taking part in lawful commerce. There is nothing illegal about making a firearm. They are investigating people that are not committing any crime, and by their own admission, they are investigating people that are not doing any crime. Buying a 3D printer, buying filament is not illegal. Printing a firearm is also not illegal. So what's up with the investigation? I think we know with the anti-gunner in the White House what is going on. I also think this might be a scare tactic and a bullying tactic to get people from stopping exercising their right to make their own firearms, which is scary. DHS is proving that they are Big Brother, and we have to hold Big Brother accountable. We have to shut this down right now. What we need to do is contact our representatives and ask them what they are doing to protect our privacy and our freedom as Americans. And if they don't want to protect our privacy and freedom as Americans, maybe they should not be in office. All right, guys, just wanted to put out a quick PSA to let you know what is going on and to let you know you might be investigated by DHS. I'm pretty sure I have been, so there's that. All right, guys, that is it. Stay ever free, stay ever vigilant, keep in the fight. I am out of here. Wolverines, bye.